Hello guys, welcome back to Legos Island. It is Saturday, November 18th, 2023. And for the last 5 years or so on this day, that has always related to one place. The other side of the island. Okay, well, that screenshot was from 2018, when the gardens were first implemented. This is what it looks like 5 years later. And oh boy! Do we got something here? But first we need some dogs. 3 of them to be specific, since it's an event tour. Did it just fall down there again? Dear God, it feels like that's every other time. Raz, Jack Lantern, and Aquamarine. Oh, actually, you know what's funny? And you're actually gonna appreciate this. All of these have been officially put back in here. Yep, every single one is back in here. That's not all. Every single dog has been respawned, and I also put back their said names on their said tents. I know, it's something I should have done a very long time ago, but I'm glad I finally did it. Look great, right? So I swapped out Rez with Cake, even though we took both of these guys in the last episode, but Cake makes a lot more sense here because it's an anniversary. Now we follow the flowery path that leads us to the anniversary of the other side of the island. Now this is the main path that we normally take. Just, of course, obviously covered with flowers, just to lead our way to the anniversary. It's gonna be, oh boy, one heck of an anniversary, I'll tell you that one. Look at this. Woo! And hey, we actually made it in without hitting the fence this time. It feels like that never happens anymore. But regardless, look at the bridge. It's really, really messed up. And see, the flower path continues. Look at this. Ta-da! Welcome to the 5-year anniversary of the other side of the island. With, of course, let's just get this out of the way real quick. This is the hat, right here. Well, let's get that out. And then we claim it. The other side of the island 5th anniversary hat. Let's put it on. And we'll put that back there. But yeah, that is the hat. Looks very, very cool. Yep, this is how it looks. Looks very, very cool. Anyway, that is the only item available in this party, at least from what I can tell. And same thing last year, too. The hat was also the only thing available. Except last year, it was a whole blackout maze. Like, this entire place was covered by a freaking maze last year, and the only way we can get the hat was, like, right around here, so... yeah. That's crazy. That was a year ago on this day. Jeez! Anyway, this is the 5-year anniversary. And it looks super cool. We even spelt out 5 years, just to prove a point. Well, with all that being said, the gardens are also back. Pretty cool. I put all the crops in just random places at this point. Because I don't feel like remembering anything right now. It's just overdone at this point just to remember these things. Like how the layout goes normally. By the way, I did make a few modifications and did the following. So as you may notice, there are a few minor things I did, such as, well, definitely putting this in, I'll tell you that's for a fact, and also putting back in some of the garden that wasn't there before. You'll notice that it gets a little bigger, and you'll notice that I redid some of these things to kind of match how it was 5 years ago. Now, what I am specifically referring to is the size of the gardens. You may notice this is slightly bigger than it used to be, alongside this. That's all I really did. There was nothing else that really came out of that, I'm going to be quite honest. Yeah, regardless, I just put all the gardens back. As for the rest of this, well, I have a good explanation. Think back to the Jungle Temple anniversary. Literally just in the previous episode. It's basically that. It just shows how long the other side of the island's been here. Technically, this, if you really want to go that far back, this specific part of the world has technically been here since the day I created the world, March 25th, 2017. But we didn't actually find it or take literal advantage of it until exactly 5 years ago in this deck. So, that's something. That's actually something. And if you really want to be even more accurate, we mainly found this at night. Yeah, you probably didn't see that one coming. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to be really, really accurate, yeah, we did mainly all of this at night. Even the gardens were implemented at night, which was pretty crazy as well. Or, actually, at least I think they were. Okay, it was daytime in the game when we did this, but it was actually night for me in real life when I did this, actually. So, technically, it's considered night. I stand corrected. God dang it. But technically, hold on, it was technically night in real life when I did this. So, technically just to prove a point. Oh, and this is now actually footage from exactly 5 years ago. It looks so different. I do apologize for all the comparisons. Let's continue the tour. I hope I don't need to go to that extent again. You'll also notice that the sand is obviously cracked. Which you can clearly see, that means this has been here for a long time. The other side of the island has technically been here since the world's creation. Which means, yeah, it's been here forever at this point. Since it's been here since the beginning of the world's existence, technically. But our discovery was November 18th of 2018. Which can explain why we declare this the anniversary. So we didn't technically find it until then. But yeah, 5 years, man. This is honestly really cool. But yep, this is basically to show how long the other side of the island's been around. That can explain why it looks really old-like, as you can see. Because yeah, this has been around forever at this point. Yeah, if you look at it pretty accurately. It's pretty crazy. And that can explain the cracked sand, even though this is suspicious sand. We'll do that for the sake of the video. Yeah, this is insane. I hope you guys love it, because it took us some time to do. Actually, I've actually been working on this since practically the beginning of the whole day, which means I have no idea how many hours it really took. I kept taking so many breaks from this, even though it wasn't even that hard to make. So I genuinely have no idea how long this truly took. The really only true issue is cleaning this up. The jungle temple didn't take too long. Only maybe like 10 or so minutes, I'm gonna probably say, if I recall. Like, that's literally the first thing I did when I got on here, is clean that up. And that's probably gonna be doing the same thing on the 19th as well. But, regardless, this is very cool. I hope you guys love this anniversary. I think it's a great way to conclude the anniversaries for this place for a while. Because it really shows how far we've come. With not just these anniversaries, but just this place in general, even though it's only mainly decorative for events. Yeah, it really shows. So, I think that's where I'm gonna wrap it up, because that's literally all I gotta say in this episode. I got nothing else for you. Outside of course, you know, showing you the rest of these decorations. Like, outside of that, I got nothing else to tell you in this video. I just hope you guys love the anniversary. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. And, even though, we won't do anything for this next year, at least I'll mention it. But, yeah, I think this is a great way to conclude it. Because, yeah, it really shows how far this place has come. But, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode on November 20th, which will be whatever the heck I want. And then the next few episodes after that are all planned out. The next 4 episodes after that are all planned out, which are great. November 22nd for construction. November 23rd for Thanksgiving, November 25th for the Best Party Awards, and November 26th for the HQ anniversary. Dear God, I'm glad the next 4 episodes are planned. I'm just glad. Well, see you next time.